What fighters did you like look up to coming up when you was a kid? Like who did you love watching? Who did you maybe take pointers from as far as like, watching them?
Coming up as a kid, I didn't watch any boxing. My father had me and my brothers into like combat sports and stuff like that.
Mm.
Mixed martial arts. But when I got into the gym, I was boxing strictly off of just the passion I had for me liking the sport. Being in the gym with my brothers. But there was no fighter that I watched. I knew of fighters, but I haven't got into watching it really till I turned pro.
Really?
Wow.
So
Yeah.
even as an amateur, how old were you when you started boxing?
When I started boxing, I was 9.
9 years old. So from
Yeah,
nine to
we did watch a little bit of Sugar Ray though. Sugar Ray Robinson.
oh sugar oh so you went way back. I thought
Yeah,
you were gonna
yeah.
say Sugar Ray Leonard. So,
No.
so that's interesting that you didn't really watch the sport. So you weren't really inspired by nobody but your brothers and your pops
Yeah,
in the gym.
yeah.
So what about after turning pro? Who did you start locking in on? Only guys you wanted to fight?
uh, I mean, a lot of active fighters. I watched a lot of active fighters. Once I turned pro.
Who do you like?
But
Who do you like?
still, who do I
Yeah,
like?
yeah, active today. Who you say, yo, these are my 3 favorite fighters today?
I like my brothers.
Mm, nice.
Got you.
Good answer. And I know what sibling rivalry looks like. I know how competitive brothers could be. Was there a turning point where one day you was like, wait a minute, I probably could beat all my brothers? Or maybe that didn't even come yet.
That didn't come yet. Right now,
Mm,
in the pros, I'm in a point where I'm further ahead because I've been this active, putting my name out there, and
mhm.
I'm the one kind of setting it up for them to come behind me, and do what I'm doing.
Right. I hear you.
So you're the oldest.
No, I'm the second youngest.
Oh, the
I'm the
second
second youngest.
youngest.
Yeah, yeah. So 5 of us fight. All 5 of us are pro, and I'm the second youngest.
Who has the most talent in your eyes?
All of us have like a different style, I could say.
Mm,
We all
mm.
got similarities, a lot of similarities, but everything's a little different. My little brother, he fast too. You know, uh, smart.
Who got the
Um,
most pop out of all of y'all?
my, I say, my older brother naturally, he got a lot of strength.
You
Amir,
got to say his name. Got to give him a
um,
shout out.
yeah, Amir Mason. Yep.
All right. No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah, yeah. But my little brother Ibrahim, he's smart, quick. Then Abdurrahman, he know for his tempo. He get in there, he got that tempo. He got that straight face. He just work. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Otto, he pretty sharp too. Real sharp.
Yeah, obviously, you guys come from good stock, man. And I, from the first time I watched you fight, I said, this kid is going to be special. Now, you're a young fighter that a lot of other fighters that already established has said great things about you, right? From the Shakors and other fighters that are around your weight class. So people have befriended you. But you've always took the stance as, okay, we're cool, but I don't really have any friends in this business, like I'll fight anybody, right? Who is the fighter that you look at and you say, I know everybody says that this guy is great, but I know I could beat him. I can see holes. I know I'm a better fighter. Name that guy.
There's no one guy. I feel like anybody that I'd be put up against in my division, I could come out on top. With that, that same mindset. You know, um, there's no one guy, but I'm creeping up right there where all the titles are. So soon,
Who do you think is the best guy in
yeah.
the division then? Who would be your toughest task? Who do you think is the hardest fight for you at 135 amongst the champions?
Uh, I wouldn't say there's a hardest fight for me. That'd be myself. That'd be myself. Styles make fights. So every fight every person I step up against, it's not gonna be the same versus the next person and the next person. But it's myself. How I do against this person or that person. How I adjust to the game plan and execute.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you watch fighters, right? So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you can break down like, he's slick, he's good. I think he might be better than this guy. Like I know because fighters always say that, right? They always say it's me, it's who I am, right? But I want a genuine opinion on who you think is the most skilled outside of yourself.
I feel like everybody, the champions in my division, no one has the same exact style. So I wouldn't put it at a difficulty level where this one is harder than this one. It's just a little bit different, and I feel like I got the skills to where I could adjust to either one how I feel. Like, I could step in there versus a defensive fighter or offensive fighter. The power puncher, and be able to adjust to everybody, and display my skills where I come out on top versus anybody that holds the belts.